Every night I imagine that I'm walking those streets home.
Walking and talking. Within 6 months, it exceeded our wild.
Out. We were walking blind. No, I think
and they kind of hit it off.
As we're walking, there's a major...
And walking the streets of our city. This is my home.
Why were you walking with that orphan girl?
Just walking towards the screen.
For, or these boots are made for walking.
Wow, depending on the... Ashley O'Shea. Which was worse? Walking in the heat or...
And then just keep walking.
It's actually Banner.
What is this? What is happening?
I don't know.
We've been walking in circles.
I feel them beside me.
The casting of Emma Watson.
Who are you?
Emma as Belle.
Watch her go from walking across the room talking about...
Be walking in Denver somewhere, Truman.
It's like a walking cliche of denial. Just feels so. It's like a walking cliche of denial. Just feels so.
Walking 3 movies of people walking to a fucking volcano.
To me, you know, I would be walking or on the subway or whatever. And
I ain't come walk around like that. You know, sweet. I'm walking down the street, minding my own business, just walking off, feeling good. I walk around the corner.
Run faster! I'm walking this last bit.
You're about to walk and come to you, so we can come here.
My wife and daughter, and he's walking the streets of Freeman.
You're locking me in.
it's for your own safety.
Got me.
I need to keep walking alone.
Robin, please, I can't lose you.
Trust. And you walking in, and you got your creed on, and you
Was walking through big, thick snow, and it was just walking around, primarily looking for a shirt.
Attention to this. We're walking through a monster's mouth.
Just walking around, going. And I would wander around, but it's quite.
Walking into this masquerade ball and she's wearing blue, all kind of free, and you see me walking into the masquerade.
Citizens were walking around, jumping around on the moon.
gonna beat on Central episodes.
I think he does a good job. I think
They're not walking that line, or they're walking away, and a witch burning in the background. It's fine, walking away, and it's just a poster. Like, that's interesting to me. When I was walking around Augsburg in this cool ass.
Our blazers and our ties and our dress shirts and fancy shoes like we're walking out of a fucking J. Crew catalog. Gilded.
Okay, stop walking this direction. It's the other way. Keep walking. Keep walking.
I make myself try and feel them as more than just a random person walking by. I imagine like
Decides that I was walking next to you and that I...
You're the bandit.
Surprise!
I'm walking out of here with those recipes. Then walking through the wall, and then he starts his verse.
Far safer walking the streets alone than when walking with me. A brutal and humiliating.
I was walking down the street.
The most beautiful looking documentaries I've seen in a long...
Every night I imagine that I'm walking those streets home. And I know
People are gonna be walking on the red carpet and they're gonna be like, ooh, you got...
would. And so here we... More walking? Yeah. The trademark.
Lucy, Captain Hook,
Walking Dead.
They're Walking Dead. They're Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Really? Stabbing, I don't know anything.
Walking in like one of the last ones in, he's a little bit late.
Tightrope walking.
You walking. It's so obvious that Claire is a woman in...
I'm walking up the down escalator.
My clothes don't match my clothes.
I'm tired of walking around the city and go home.
Like balls and shit. I should be walking home by now.
Walking, it looks too desperate if you run to a meeting.
Walking away in utter, helpless defeat. After all, his brain is the...
I could set up. That'd be walking the sun, but...
Walking.
Two guys are walking down the street. Walking towards them, here comes...
Jaywalking. License.
Yeah, license? Jaywalking?
Yeah, jaywalking.
I'm driving, okay? I was walking. What do I need, a walking license now?
You're walking from church when suddenly you encounter...
night I imagine that I'm walking those streets home. And I know every night I imagine that I'm walking those streets home. And I know every...
Of Richard and Mildred walking down the same street, though.
Because you're not walking any straight lines tomorrow.
You want me here, don't you? Because I'll walk out right now.
Great artist. It's like walking into an art.
Walking here! I'm walking here! Up yours, you son of a bitch!
Really? You're on The Walking Dead. Really? You're on The Walking Dead.
What? You're walking like that. Do you know where the mines are?
Some whammy face! I've got one for you!
Time to put your walking boots on.
Ted's walking to work.
Big deal. Guy takes 5 steps and he's
walking in and out of other worlds. When you see it in 3D, you can peek in.
You know what I mean?
I'm walking here! I'm walking!
I go out walking after midnight.
And then
I vividly remember walking into the screening of the Lego movie.
Magic walking onto that set.
seeing the craftsmanship and the detail.
Some magic walking onto that set.
Seeing the craftsmanship and the detail.
Some sense of magic walking onto that set.
Seeing the craftsmanship and the
Walking in the right zone made you feel like you were there.
Very foundations of sanity.
Heard you walking around super late. Listen.
Walking on the damn beach. Listen. Right there. Okay. I'm walking. Going to the booth. Now what? Sid, say that. Just walk. All right, walking. Stop. Walking dead. Slow, James. Let's get ridiculous.
17. I was walking home from school. Where was I? You were still up in heaven.
What can you tell us, Stephen?
Well, that you didn't die of natural cause.
There's a chance we're walking into something bigger.
Look at the face. It's vacant, with a hint of sadness. Like a drunk who's lost a bet.
That shit out. You hear it? There's something walking in the background. Looking at.
Love you. Thanks for walking me back.
Yeah.
Dad!
I don't. I'm in my late teens. I'm walking on campus. I gotta pretend to.
The whole thing's a trap and we're walking right into it. Come on, get it!
Due to your van.
But walking down the hallway and seeing all of those platinum wraps.
Station, he's walking. During his walk, there's some rush.
Abuse science.
Just walking around my mansion.
We're walking. That way. Dude, we're in the middle of the fucking woods.
Action and the chaos.
A walking target. I don't want you around.
Mindlessly walking through it like a robot.
Walking. My shirt, soaked with sweater, and the humidity sucks.
It is like walking into the universe of Middle Earth. It's so.
How have you found it walking down the green carpet?
Watching the movie, to be walking around knowing that we're still working.
Last minute changes. We're walking really slow on the carpet.
The sword is going to be here. And it is strange walking around here because it was on film, you know, and now we're walking back into it again. It's almost like you've stepped inside a movie. Blocking. This is sort of not really rehearsing, but we're kind of the actors are walking through and we're sort of talking
For the first time and walking through. That was our first day, wasn't it? It was, first day on the job. That was amazing. Walking through Weta and getting to see our designs and going, actually, God, I look amazing. I look the most.
9 mixed-age sheep, 15.
Is walking in through the gates of Stone Street at 4:40.
Then walking on the sets a few days later.
Walking breathing list, and it will follow you to hell.
It hit me until walking on set for the first day of.
Be annihilated. They are a walking target.
Creativity in a way. I have him walking here, and he kind of.
I knew what I was walking into, but I didn't care. Through it. I knew what I was walking into. It causes him difficulties walking, running.
Walking on a set without Jim Joe. If you think I'm going to get involved in
Walking into the room and thinking I had walked into the wrong.
Samson's character, and we're walking towards the bar.
He was walking in your saloon this morning with Rick Marlowe.
Tell me about baseball game. It isn't working.
Underwater, walking over rainbow bridges, riding on wings. Humans are walking through the airport and they're on their.
Pat knee that he was a rat.
I was walking around Castle Island with.
The season 6 finale of The Walking Dead ended with some.
Walking with me.
Yeah.
All right, Captain. Come on. Let's get you home.
Sleep and keep walking.
I don't understand. Do your employees?
I'm getting with you for this walk. It's the last thing I ever do.
See these people walking onto set every day. See these people walking onto set every day.
From walking out.
the other, talking about this, or walking and walking and walking and walking and just stopping and saying, okay.